as you can see, I'm in my car. I'm off to pick up my friend Lucy and then we're off to go see a dog breeder who has a nest litter. What do you call it when dogs litter? Of puppies, Labrador retrievers, and we are going to do a puppy test to find out the characters. And this is a remnant of when I worked as a dog behaviorist, and yeah, so happy. Who else, who wouldn't be happy of spending about 3 hours with puppies? They're about 6 weeks old, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I can film a bit. So, bye! Hello, you lovely YouTube people. Yeah, it's Monday again. Yesterday I was with those lovely puppies. And yeah, today is a bit of a slow day. I finally kind of recharged from my trigger week. If you don't know what I'm talking about, see my latest vlog. Previous vlog, and because I was really tired. My body was really tired, and that's normal when you're going through triggers and stuff like that, because yeah, if your mind is going through something, your body will too, and it will manifest in a way. And for me, my body was really tired. And yeah, I really needed to rest, even though I didn't really have time to rest. And puppy therapy, as I call it, sitting with puppies. Yeah, that was the best thing ever. I came there not really feeling fantastic and being really tired, and having sensory overload, and the breeder, who is fantastic, has kind of a loud voice, and it was a bit too much for me. So luckily my friend was there, and she picked up on that and kind of took the lead for as long as it was needed. And then we did a puppy test, which is basically 3 hours watching puppies, playing with puppies, cuddling and kissing puppies, and it was really nice. and that made me feel loads and loads better. So puppy therapy, I can recommend it to everyone with mental health issues. Puppies or kittens or whatever floats your boat. Yeah, today I'm doing good. I'm drinking a smoothie, a beautiful smoothie I made for my kids, or at least two of my kids and my son's best friend, which is awesome. He has a best friend because he's 4, and how many 4-year-olds really have best friends? So yeah, now I'm just going to do my report on yesterday. Writing about the puppies and their functional characters, and what the new puppy owners should look out for. And it's not really a warning thing or anything, but it's just so that they understand their puppy and their character. And yeah, maybe do a little bit jewelry. I did my nails again. My nail polish is really, really terrible. And it's like, this one is already chopped up. Yeah, so now my daughter wants me to read her a book. So I have to go. And yeah, gonna take you along in this week. Hi guys! So just sitting here relaxing on the couch with my cuppa. Not a lot going on this week, but that's okay. Like a rest week. Yesterday was quite interesting though, because I had a conversation with one of my soul sisters about my PTSD and about how energy gets stored in our body. And I always have this kind of ritual kind of thing that I, before I go to bed, or when I'm in bed and before I go to sleep, maybe twice a week or something like that, when I feel the need to, I tell my body, release any excess energy you have, so just release it. And what will happen is that my body will quite literally release it, and I get these twitches and things like that, where excess energy is being released and triggering a movement. And I was talking to her about that, and she told me that she does something quite similar where she asks her body, where is the energy block? And then she gets a tingle or something in her body, and then she asks, is this mine or is this someone else's energy? Um, Great little music in the background from my daughter. And before everybody thinks that my daughter's always on the phone or things like that, she's not, but it does make it easier for me to film. So usually when I tape these videos, I just give it to her so she doesn't constantly interrupts. Because that's really hard to film if she does. So, but what she does is when she finds the block or tingle or something like that, she asks, "Is it mine?" and or is it someone else's? And if it's someone else's, she says, "Well, just release it," and she does, and it goes away. And if it is mine, what can I do to fix it? What can I do to help? And she told me that, and I was like, oh, that's very interesting. Maybe I can combine the two. And I'm premenstrual right now, so usually that gives a lot of symptoms like headaches and cramps and things like that. And I told her that because I was having a headache yesterday, and that's a good one to start with because I absolutely believe that a good menstrual cycle doesn't hurt, and if it does, it is just a symptom that something is wrong, and that can be either medical or it can be spiritual, mental, energy wise. So I took a shower yesterday and I went to bed, and I put on some meditative music, and I just breathed and get into a bit of a meditation state. And then I asked, where is the energy block? And first I had one in my toe. And as it was at mine, no, it wasn't. Can I release it? Yes. And I just wiggled my toe, and it was gone. So it was quite quick. And then I felt a pain on my left temple. And I was like, is this mine? Yes, it is. Can I release it? Yes, you can. Okay, so I started to releasing it, and it kind of felt like there was a wire that was slowly being pulled, and it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt or anything, but it was like something was being pulled. And then after a couple of seconds, I felt that wire connecting to my uterus, and it's like something pulled loose, and my whole body just started contracting, and it was like having real contractions, except it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. It was just my body trying to do something, so really cramping up, but not in a painful way. And I immediately thought, this is about my deliveries. I have 3 children, so I had 3 deliveries. And the last one especially was really painful and traumatic. Not traumatic that a lot of things went wrong, but the people really stepped over my boundaries a lot. So in that way, it was traumatic. Sorry about that. And I felt it was about that, and it was really pushing. And then tears came, and I really cried a lot. Really, really, it just bawled out of there. And it went on for a couple of minutes, and then it was gone. Just like that, like snap, it was gone. The contraction stopped. My body relaxed again. My tears stopped. The sadness was gone, and I felt such a relief. And that pain in my head, it was around here, was gone as well. And I was like, yeah, finally, great. I knew I had that trauma stored somewhere, but I didn't know what to do with it. or how to reach it or deal with it. Sorry. Sorry about that. And so I was like relieved that I finally dealt with it in that way, and hopefully it's over now. And then I just lay there and asked my body, well, what's next, you know? And then I kind of felt like I was in water, and I was submerged in water, and I saw people or saw and I felt like there were people talking, and I was wondering because I knew I was a baby. And I was like, I never had a drowning experience that I know of. Maybe I should ask someone, but I wasn't really drowning because I felt very, very peaceful. And I was like, well, this is weird. So what's going on? And then I heard those voices, but they were very muffled. And then I recognized my mother's voice, and I saw this bit of orangey, pinkish light. It was very dull, like it came through things. And then I realized, like, holy shit, I'm reliving my moments as a baby in utero. I'm in my mother's uterus. I'm reliving this. And it was really, really peaceful and really nice. And I was like, yeah, I know my baby's like this. It's very nice here. And then I start feeling being pushed, and it didn't click right away, but then I felt this tightness around my face, and I was like, oh my god, I'm reliving my own birth. And well, I felt that tightness coming off and then coming off my shoulders, and then I remembered, felt the warm skin and smell of my mother, and all I could think the entire time, especially when I lay there on my mother's chest, was, I am safe. Just this very, very deep recognition, the deep feeling of being safe. And it was really intense, but also really, really beautiful. And after that, I just kept that feeling lingered a long time still. I still feel really, really safe. And after that, my body did a couple of twitches and things, to release energy, but I wasn't with it. I didn't know what it was for. It was just my body releasing all kinds of energy, which is fine. I just stayed in that mindset of being safe. And this morning I woke up, and still all my menstrual aches and things, premenstrual basically, are gone, still gone. My headache is gone, my cramps are gone. I feel good, I feel safe, mostly just I feel safe. And yeah, it was really, really intense and beautiful, and I never expected this to happen, but I'm very, very grateful it did. And I would love to show other people as well how to do this. And it's just as simple as I explained. Just ask your body, where's the energy block, and just go with it. And don't be afraid to make noise, and don't be afraid to move your body, and don't be afraid to experience all of it, because suffering and pain and all those things will just emerge when you resist. So just go with it. So a lot of talk again. I was going to make a short vlog this time, but I just can't help myself. I want to tell you everything. But yeah, so a slow week with a beautiful end. And thank you again for watching. And please subscribe if you like the videos, and give a thumbs up. And yeah, I'm very grateful that you are watching. And yeah, it was. Thank you. Just thank you. And I'll see you next time. Do we have a front row?